God wants us to become his voice in the world, raising people from their own dry valleys. God wants to bring people back from hopelessness, sin, and separation from him, and he wants us to join him in this effort. One of the things that I've done now for a number of years is that before Christmas and Easter, I do a full day of confession. I don't do the penitential service. I find it brings up too few people. You get a whole bunch of priests, and then you got to go to all those other parishes and help them do their service. Well, I'm doing this. And I was amazed this year on the Wednesday before Easter. We were nonstop the whole day. And at supper time in the evening, needed 3 priests to hear confessions, right through to 9 o'clock. Before, 1 priest would do it all these other years, and suddenly something's moving, something's happening. People are recognizing the dryness, the need to change. And a lot are people who are away for a while. They want to come back. They're looking for that new life. So we've got to point them in the direction. We always need to be ready. When it comes to the call to evangelize, it's certainly hard to beat one short verse from the first letter of Peter, chapter 3, verse 15. Sanctify Christ as Lord in your hearts. He calls us to consecrate our lives to Jesus, to make sure that our hearts are set on loving him and pleasing him as we go throughout the day. Frank had told us we should read Peter, and I think that's the specific passage I remembered if I had it. But then Peter tells us, always be ready to give an explanation to anyone who asks you for a reason for your hope. So in addition to giving our lives to the Lord every day, we should be ready to testify about the Lord as well. We should be ready to talk about our faith in a personal and tangible way, to be both clear and passionate about Jesus and our relationship with him. How do you describe your relationship with the Lord? You talk and he listens? Or there's a mutual exchange? Of course, Peter hastens to add, we should do so with gentleness and reverence. We may not be successful, but Jesus still blesses our efforts. Whether we're sowing a seed or reaping a harvest, the Lord at the end will say, well done, my good and faithful servant. We receive power from on high for a purpose, and that is the mission of the church, to be witnesses.